And I remember I told a lady the other day, like, every black superhero is a villain to somebody. And I know they're like, dang, what? Yeah, that's true. It's a true statement. Every black superhero ever existed is a villain to somebody. Now, how is that possible? You ready? Racist. Trust me. The superhero that is a black person, a melanated being superhero, to a racist person, that hero's a villain. Take it as it resonates. Then they're talking about the UK is over here surprised about how American food is all good. It's like, let's keep it real. Like, if the UK is surprised about how good American food is and how much they were lied to about the food in America, then the UK citizens need to understand that there's been a lot of lies told about the African, the melanated beings in America. Okay? If your country lied to you about the food in America, they definitely lied to you about the mistreatment of melanated people in America. You're definitely missing big parts of that story. You want to let that be known. For those that, why they got their mind stuck on a low vibration. Oh, food. Okay, now raise that shit. Raise that thought process. Yes, your country lied to you about our country's food. Okay, what else did they lie about? Then they were saying, oh man, America's not as dangerous as they said. Okay, so that means they lied to you about how the melanated people in America is. When you find out that there's this many lies told to the UK by America about food, about the crime, about how big cities is and states is, how we got states bigger than countries. You know what I mean? If the United Kingdom was lying to y'all about that, and the UK was lying to y'all about that, then trust and believe when America was lying about who the indigenous people of this land is, the UK was lying with them about that too. So take the message as it resonates. Remember, John F. Kennedy. Look it up. John F. Kennedy, one of the presidents of the United States that was assassinated. John F. Kennedy said when they got to the Americas, the indigenous people that was on the land are the ones that they had called black. He said the black people in America is the indigenous people of the America. John F. Kennedy said that. So look that up. Remember, he got assassinated. You know, the truth will have that happen to you. I am indigenous. All right, boom. That's cool like that. Because all I got to do is darken the rest up. And that's cool. Because at the end of the day, in the park and stuff like that, and in the woods, some trees would be a little close. So boom, boom. That's cool like that. I don't really want to draw no benches or nothing. Just make this grass. I just want to be able to have the actual illustrations, like behind the scenes footage, basically, is what y'all seeing in real time. That way, like when I do have it all in the graphics and stuff, I'll be able to show on the behind the scene footage or the special edition for people that want to see the stuff to the show. Like I actually did draw it though. Like I really did draw this stuff. And then it evolves like everything else because we're on a ascended consciousness connection where we spiritually conscious, right? I say because the consciousness is who we are. Your spirit, your soul that is inside your vessel. That's your consciousness. I have to say this all the time. When a person is on life support, they say their body is alive, but that person ain't there. When the person comes back, they're like, hey, you can come talk to him now. He woke. You're like, how? He was on life support the other day. They're like, yeah, but he's conscious now. Right. Because the consciousness is who that person actually is. And the consciousness came back to the vessel. That's how a person wake up on life support. When a person is on life support, that's because their consciousness has left a vessel. For example, When a person is in a coma, they put them on life support, right? Because they say that their body's alive, but the person ain't in it. If you see a professional fight or a regular fight, when a person get knocked out, they get their consciousness knocked out their vessel. And then they say it's only a certain amount of time they got to get that person to wake back up consciously. Otherwise, that person will no longer be alive in that vessel. Or they got to hook that body up to a machine to keep it going. So that's how you know that your soul or spirit, as they call it, or the little light in you that you got inside of you that comes from God is consciousness. That's exactly what it is.